Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are back. It is the Alex Jones Show. I am Jason Burmis sitting in. We're going to have Paul Joseph Watson up in just a moment, but on the line with me is Alex Jones. Alex?
Hey, Watson's coming up with key news and info. I'm taking off today, and Jason, the reason you're getting so many crazy calls is what I've tried to explain to you. We don't screen phone calls unless it's on a particular subject, and we say we want callers on that subject, so people take advantage of that. That's why I'm pretty much moving to topic-based calls and specific issues, because we now reach so many millions of people that the haters are the ones that are always going to call in first. And what that does is then distort what we're covering. You know, they're going to call in about chupacabras. They're going to call in about space beams. They're going to call in about, saying we're racist, whatever, to throw us off the issue. And that's why we mainly just focus on guests and then callers on certain topics. But the last guy on the whole Machete film, for stations that just joined us, Robert Rodriguez is now given an Ain't It Cool News interview. And it's spun very well, but in the middle of the article, he goes ahead and says, you know what, I have cut a lot of the film out now because it is too real to reality, and it's going to be on the DVD extra because it could cause some problems. And we do have the script, and it is a race war film and does paint Hispanics as savages and as white people as a bunch of racists. It was Hispanic members of his crew that were concerned. We called the Texas Film Commission. They said they're funding it. I live here in Austin, okay, and I've met Rodriguez. You know, I'm friends with the people in the Film Commission. I know all about it, and I know he is the darling. They have different tiers of funding. That's why when they were going to produce Waco, that's coming out this year, a big film, it didn't get the funding because the state commission said no. So it's disingenuous to call in and say everyone gets funding. This is getting multi-tiers of funding, not just tax breaks. And Rob Dew dug this out, San Antonio Express News and other newspapers from last year, where the head of the Texas Film Commission admitted that they were massively funding and supporting with all sorts of funds and location and Machete, and that it was the model. In fact, Duke can bring you the actual quotes. It was the model of the entire system. The poster child for them is Machete. And so when the governor, press secretary, contacted us a few days after our story went nationwide on the Washington Post and Drudge Report and everywhere else, we put the governor's statement saying, well, we haven't decided whether to fund it. We'll decide that at the end. And we went and showed how that's a lie. They began authorizing funding at the beginning. And so, no, they refuse fully 30+%, according to the Associated Press, of Film Commission money in Texas. So to say that everybody gets it is a lie and is disingenuous. And again, you lose. You fail, caller. We're not the ones being disingenuous. You're the one that's either ignorant or being disingenuous. And, quite frankly, I don't want to influence his film. I was contacted by people that were concerned, and if you go read his new Ain't It Cool News interview, I'm going to be covering this Sunday, he admits that he's now going to cut these parts and put it in the DVD extra because it is too real to life. This film has race war in it at a time when this country is on its edge, and at a time we have the Mexican president telling us to ban semi-automatic rifles and telling us to open our borders up, and the president is a traitor saying that we don't have borders anymore in America. I mean, give me a break. America is being swallowed by the New World Order, by globalist offshore. We've all got to come together against this and expose this situation. And, Jason, you're doing a great job. Paul Watson is coming up. Then, of course, Bob Chapman. And I'll be back live Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m., right before you do your Sunday 3 hours, Jason.
Thank you so much, Alex. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about Rand Paul's victory and the vicious media attacks against him with Paul Joseph Watson and so much more. It's the Alex Jones Show, only at Infowars.com and streaming live at PrisonPlanet.tv.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, two wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You are being warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty films. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
With the implementation of Codex Alimentarius, it is clear that we must act quickly to avoid losing our freedom of choice where personal health preferences are concerned. As of January 1st, 2010, Codex Alimentarius was implemented within the European Union, resulting in the restricted sale of many natural supplements, including colloidal silver. We must take immediate steps to assure a continuing supply of colloidal silver for ourselves and our families. Act now to acquire the means of producing this beneficial supplement in the privacy of your own home. Colloidal silver is a powerful antipathogenic used for more than 200 years as a natural alternative to costly drugs and their dangerous, unpredictable side effects. Go to www.silverlungs.com for more information on how to secure your freedom of choice by producing your own colloidal silver right from home. That's www.silverlungs.com. silverlungs.com.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are back. It is the Alex Jones Show. I am Jason Burmis sitting in. We have Paul Joseph Watson on hold. We're going to go to him about Rand Paul's victory and now the vicious media attacks in just a moment. We also have Tommy in Scotland, who I briefly want to go to about the seven attacks. But just finishing up on the machete point. Okay, in my hands, and hopefully we're going to go to the document camp for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers, I have Rodriguez with the guy signing his incentives program. Look, here's the incentives bill signing. Robert Rodriguez reveals his next project as film incentives bill signing. He is the model. Machete was the model for this program. And if you don't believe me, here's the other headline out of San Antonio News. Austin was also the site of the production for Robert Rodriguez's directed movie Machete. The project was announced shortly after the film incentives were creative. Oh, it was announced right after these film incentives were creative. And Hudgens, the head of it, said the announcement was symbolic for the incentive program. So again, he is the model. There is no debating. We're not being disingenuous. I understand it's about the bottom line, but we're not distorting anything, sir. So let's go back to Tommy in Scotland very, very quickly. And you talked to Peter Power. We played the clip in the last hour of Peter Powers talking about the drills that Visor consultants were running for private organizations of the same exact train stations blowing up or buses blowing up at the same exact time. Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, when I spoke to him, as I say, I spoke to him there. I was trying to get another interview with him, but when I did it a few weeks ago, And he said, oh, you're a bit late, are you not? I said, excuse me. He said, well, it was 5 years ago. And then I said, well, look, it's just I've got certain concerns. He said, oh, you're not one of these mad conspiracy theorists. I said, look, I'm a journalist. And then later on, he questioned him, I was asking him a few more things. He said, you know, I'm getting really worried. I don't think you really are a journalist. I said, well, look, I've got my own website. I said, alternative media, and I've got my own radio station. And so anyway, and I quizzed him on it. And I said, well, can you tell me? I said, because it's one...